Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, Season 2, Episode 6. And last episode we did some caving, got a whole load of interesting resources. We built these items. This needs possibly a little bit of repair. Although, having said that, it's still got a fair old amount of durability left on it. However, we have got work to do. So, these are all processing. It's currently running through copper ore. Still got all of this lot to go, and we've still got all of this done. Between episodes, I have moved all of my chests from the pyramid over here, so everything is handy. Haven't moved the immersive stuff yet. I should show you, I made a couple of lamps just so there's some lighting. And out here, I started on a path, and we've kind of mixed it up a little bit and chiseled and dropped off that actually a bit too square there and there, so maybe we need to do something. And I've just chiseled it down. I'm not 100% certain about it, but it's a start, and it's obviously illuminated out here as well, which is nice. Oh, there's some chisel under, well, these are all chiseled, but basically 4 of these have got a bit of glowstone in them. So, plans for today. Well, first plan for today is just to... there is actually a sound muffler, isn't there? Let me just find something. From Cyclic added it. Bone block. Oh, makes 8. And orange. Intriguing. Inquiring minds and all. Yellow in abundance. Just need some red. I see some over there. My god, it's always the same. Just hit record, sun goes down. Always, without fail. 5, get 5 of those. Okay, let's see what we get with because what we could do with doing is reducing that sound of the waterfall a little bit. The ambience is very nice and all, but you know, it could be improved. Shoo, let us let's just quickly sleep. You never get any sleep against that, realistically, would you? Anyway, bang and bang, and should make a whole load, doesn't really matter. Right, mob drops. Right, if I remember, bone block is with bone meal, isn't it? Not bone. Alright. Just make the one for now. Let's see how these work, because I've not used these before. Each block reduces alright, what do we use to... They don't like being retrieved. They're not reducing the sound. I see, yeah. I think I know what's happening. Let's see what happens. Not a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'm not keen on those. They're too much. There is an alternative, and it's a very simple alternative, which we could do, but that was worth looking at. This is definitely worthwhile knowing about for things like passive mob farms and stuff, for definite. Let us go inside. Take options. No. Mod options. Dynamic surroundings. Config. And then we should have... can we find, is there something for waterfall? General options. No. Somewhere there's got to be sound options. Can we... Footsteps, armor, rain, puddle sounds. Wow, we're looking for water sounds, aren't we? Stream buffer, blah, blah, blah. Jesus, that looks like it could be quite heavy. Battle music is off. Crafting sound, equip sound, jump sound, realm sound, blah, blah. Let me just have a hunt through this. There's got to be something in here to turn off the water sounds, or at least reduce the sounding. So, yeah, I'll... biome and block sound. Can I just take this down to 0.5? So if I take it down to about quarter sound, I think that will probably do the trick. Dynamic surroundings, so we need the sound options somewhere in here. Sound options. Let's go down to 0.25. Done. 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 Back. That works. I like that. Alright, so we were crafting, and I was going to craft my own atomic reconstructor. And I'm going to replace the atomic reconstructor there. Redstone mode is deactivate. We need therefore to go and get a redstone torch. Sticky stick, thank you. I want it to be redstone mode activated. Redstone mode pulse. And what I thought maybe was if we can... Oh, we need to put the power, yeah, of course. That, I was sat there going, why did that not fire off? And it's because of that. Now I'm going to stick one of those in there ready as well, because we're going to do something with that in a moment. In the meantime, we shall place you away, and the mob drops can go away, as can that, into the miscellaneous junk folder. Thing, hoofer. Right, let's have a look at actually. So the item I wanted to make was the powered furnace. That requires basic coil, which requires some redstonia crystal. Now we've got 6, we need 8. So let us just make what we need. Keep the power usage down for a while. And it occurs to me that that should work. However, there is no crystal flux in there. That's because, of course, this is eating it all, isn't it? Okay. Can we... How far... Oh, Jesus. Alright, so we just need to wait for that to get some juice now, and this is going to get it first by the looks of it. Shouldn't take too long. And then we can pop this back in, and we can remove the torch in a moment. Things we go through. Oh, lag. How are we doing? Getting there. That's still not got any. I'm hoping that will go up to that anyway. I mean, it's connected. All going in here. And once that's done, that's getting it now. Alright, so if I now throw that on there, we get the 8. We'll just let that charge up and get a reasonable amount of crystal flux going, because we need to make this furnace first. So that is black quartz and those. 2 of those. We're going to need some Enori crystals, which is iron if I remember rightly. What was it? 2 furnaces, an iron casing and some cobble. Iron casing, 2 furni, that. Gives us a powered furnace, which means that now we can at least, once this is filled, this has now got to fill up, of course, which is yeah, we definitely need a better power solution going forward. But that gives us this, which gives us 2 furnace slots, and it will obviously cook all of the good stuff that's coming out of here. Yeah, so while that's just powering up a little bit, enchanting my tools. Let's just have a look at the silent gems. We could look at the manual, but I know what I'm looking for vaguely. I know you like that. Know what I'm looking for vaguely. That's kind of an oxymoron in its own right. What was that? Summon Kitty. What? Yada somewhere in this lot. Potato on a stick. Okay. So, enchantment token blank is basic chaos or lapis, and that gives us 12 of those. And then we can use various things. So, for example, auto smelt, efficiency. And if you press control on there, it needs certain items. Beheading. Now the one I'm interested in, the initial one, of course, like everybody, is going to be mending wherever it's gone. I need to find the colours actually do mean something. Fortune, gravity, silk touch, bane, curse, unbreaking, spiky. Oh, there you go, mending. Now mending uses 2 black diamonds and a nether star. We ain't getting mending any time today that way. So we could potentially look at putting infinity on, if we could find that. Where is it? Looting is one of these. Infinity. That just uses ender eyes and 2 ametrain, which we haven't got. Okay, there are alternatives. It's not a major issue. How are you doing? Well, nearly full. Well, let me just let these charge up and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I think we have a slight issue with Animania. The spawning appears to have run away again. Seriously, run away again. Okay, I've got to go check the configs, check the versions, and but this is definitely not things. I may make it so they can't breed without being fed. I think that's about the only option. So back in a bit. All right, sorted. It took a while, and we got quite a bit of wool. We have quite a bit of food. Mutton, prime mutton, reptile meat, killed a few of them too. We got a bit out of hand as well. And there's a few pigs up there that I got in the way. So yeah, much was said. Anyway, tin ore from embers doesn't double in there. However, it does double in the embers melting recipe. So we are going to place this away somewhere. We'll smelt some should we ever need it, but so that's full. That's full now. What we should really be doing is, I think, a couple of things. We should look at increasing our power storage, and also look at getting the other 3 tools sorted into silent variants. So it's night time, so we'll have a quick snooze, and then we can see about getting, let's see, if I want a HV capacitor, I need aluminium, steel and lead, block of redstone and some treated wood. Okay, I need steel. Let's take 1, 2, 3. Let's just take 1, 2, 3. Let's make exactly what we need just in case, so that can go in there. Aluminium and lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bang. Now while that cooks, what we shall do is we'll head over this way and go and just use our blast furnace over in the pyramid. They will be relocated over here, as with everything. The pyramid is going to definitely continue to be used, just not in its current role. And that will get us upgraded to HV, which, whilst the wheel will not generate any more power, it will at least be constantly drawing power, generating power, which means that we'll have, like, you know, a considerable amount more juice than we've got now, if from a full battery situation. So yeah, let's get over here, in here, and then head down here, and if we jump in there, we have got that, so that's all good. We'll take you and put that in there for now. That's going to take a hot moment to do, so in the meantime, I'll let that pass and do its thing. I might actually go down and just mine out, do a little bit of strip mining while we wait. So I've got 53 torches on me, so yeah, I'll do that while I wait for that, and again I'll be back in a second. Interesting, just found oops, sorry bat, I didn't mean to kill you. Oh, there's the spider. I could hear the spider. I knew it was down here. Come on then. Ah. Gotcha. Right, let's have a look, see. Sometimes these things have caves in them. Chests even would be a more accurate representation of what I was trying to say there. In this instance, unless it's right at the top of this tree, it looks unlikely. Let's see whether we can't find out, shall we? It appears that this is a very large tree. This actually is a, oh, hello. I'll have it. I don't know what we can do with them, but I can't remember exactly. You know what? I'm going to have this tree down. Anyway, yeah, still waiting on that steel. I'll just continue on down here for a little while, and again, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, that's that all done. We'll put this away for the time being, along with that and that and that. That we want. Actually, additions, that should go in there. These can go in here. Mob drops there. Saplings. This is all to be processed with the exception of that tin, which will have to go there because it won't process. That can go in there. Coal in there. Food in there, and we can process those ores. Excellent. Bang. Oh, and that one. Right. So we should have 9 lead, we should have 2 aluminium ingots. We needed some treated wood, didn't we? I'm going to kick myself if I haven't brought any treated wood. I have got some treated wood. Good, good, good. Right. Lead block. 2 aluminium. Steel. Oh, we need a redstone block. Okay. Helps if you'll actually look at the recipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's try that again. Redstone block, those, steel, lead, aluminium, 1 HV capacitor. Let us, well, I suppose. Where did that go? Thank you. HV capacitor goes in here. 400,000 as opposed to, what was it, 10,000. So yeah, that's going to hold a hell of a lot more. We do need to just whack the bottom into output mode, so that should be going down. Yep. LV capacitor will keep for something. I'm not entirely sure where we'll still use it, but we will get some use out of it. Okay, so that, oh, wanted those. Didn't want that. That's that. So let's have a think now about bows. So we know ruby bow is a reasonable speed. We're only going to be bothered about the supercharged. So let us skip forward to here. Ruby bow has got a draw speed of thing, damage 2.5, so yeah. Let me just run through these, see what we got. Alright, so we're going to need first off to get all of this lot together, and we are going to go with onyx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got a reasonable amount, and it seems to be a reasonable material. The only drawback is its durability is relatively low, some 700 rather than, you know, the thousands of the things. So now the alternatives would be, we could go with sapphire. Sapphire makes a good one. Ruby obviously makes a good one too. We've got a ruby sword, so you know we could go there. Black diamond thing. So if we have a look at the sapphire one, for example. Helps if you can get sapphire. The supercharged sapphire bow. I should have gone and not done that. Let me try that again. If we look at the properties on that, that has got a draw speed of 1.03, so yeah. Good durability, arrow damage of 2.11 times, so a bit more. Charge speed of 2. So I think that's where we're going to go. And first things we are going to need to do is we are going to need to gild some string. So we're going to gild the string. We're going to supercharge those. I'm going to put the onyx back. The onyx has a slightly faster, or is it? Yeah, I think it's faster. So we're going to use you to make a bit of where are your valuables? Glowstone, 1, 2, 3. That will make those. We're going to craft 1, 2, and 3 of those with. Helps if you put the right thing in those. Going to take those, and we're going to add that and that, and That's not right, because of course we want to use the, yeah, okay, bang, let me get 2 of those, put that back. I don't know why that's there, but there you go. And of course it's supercharged, so it has to be that. And there we go, 1 supercharged weapon of mass destruction. However, I'm going to go make an anvil now. The reason being is we've got more than enough iron to do it, and how are you doing? Not even close to full. We've got more than enough iron to do it, and we have, from one of our looted chests, we've got Respiration, Aqua Affinity and Infinity. Oh yes, indeedy. Now we may not have a super powered bow. Well, it's going to be pretty good compared to, say, that. But we will have a bow that at least doesn't waste arrows and require me to get feathers, because I've only got 33 arrows and the chickens are way over this way, wherever we found them. Somewhere. Where were they? I know I've got a mark on there somewhere for those damn chickens. No, can't find them. There. Thought they were over here somewhere. Maybe my bookmark it. Oh, I told it. I know. Yeah, it's alright. I know why I can't see it. Because I'm stupid, that's why. Right, crafting. No. Get the crafting grid, do that, and those, and we can, well, I suppose this can go down here, and we can place that on that. It's going to cost 4 levels. Now, I can't remember whether I put into this pack Infinity Fix. I did. So that's good. So we don't need to carry arrows around anymore. That's handy. Now we also need to make some additional tools, and we're going to need to make another set of these actually, which is going to be gold and iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 iron. And what was it? What was it? Oh, one of those. Yeah. Blob, 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 blob. And then what have we got lots of? That I'm not so worried about now about the, if we were to go with moonstone, which we've got lots and lots of, and lots and lots of. Amethyst we haven't got a lot of, but again it's a good, I mean, if you look at the durabilities, ruby is high, garnet is 512, these are 512 in the middle grounds here. 768 for kyanite. Tanzanite is 512. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just going to go with 1, 2 for that one. And what we will do again is some glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Start with those, and then do those, and then do that, and that for a moonstone shovel, which has got a reasonable durability, but that's fine. And then we shall do those and those for that, which has got a much bigger durability. And the rest of those can go away in there for now. So we're kind of equipped now. Now, you may have noticed on occasions I have a little thing above my bar here, which is like lightning bolts. Basically, these have charge. Not that one. I'm trying to remember how you actually use the supercharge ability. Probably would have been better to do that. Back in a sec. Alright, well, about 30 minutes. We haven't accomplished a huge amount today in terms of, you know, vast builds, but we have got the powered furnace. We have got a HV capacitor. We've got a lens. We need, ideally, I think we need to go to a better cable. I'm just looking at cyclic. Cyclic has come on so much, you know. So second cable is obviously, well, first cable is fairly cheap. Second cable is things. Last cable is obviously silly expensive, but second cable might be a better option. I'm not sure that's probably a fish. Let's sleep the night off and let's just have a look at upping our power provision a little bit. I think we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's just do a double batch of that. 1, 2. That should be more than adequate, I think, for what we want. We've got the second cable, which is good, and what we can do is come in here, take out first cable, and we can get the second cable, and that can go in like a so, which in theory should mean that this thing can now power these devices all simultaneously much better than previously. So where do we go next? Well, for me, there's a whole load of things. There's a whole load of, at Cyclic, for example, has got a vast array of new toys, ranging from cables to structure builders, spikes, what else? New armor and new wands, dark fireball launchers. Definitely high-end stupid swords. 20. They only have a durability of 1, apparently, which seems a bit crap considering what goes into making them. But soulstone, so that's basically a totem. Homing missiles, wireless redstone, obviously the good old tried and testers. Now we definitely need to go for the harvester and the beans because they were bloody useful. Sprinkler is a new thing. Place over water and near crops. Okay, interesting. Very interesting, actually. I'm just wondering whether I can leverage that anyway. End up usual stuff. A lot of the stuff we've seen before. Pharaoh's beacon. Use potions to generate beacon effects. There's workbench. So much stuff has been added. It is untrue. This is interesting. The Ender bookshelf. It stores enchantments. We've got a trash can now. Anything else that immediately jumps out? I mean, we should be aiming to do these wherever possible, but aerial faith plates there, fluid plate. This is just so much. Monster balls are still in the pack, which is good because we're probably going to want those. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure where to head next. And one thing I do want to do is just there's a whole sections of desert around here, which I may go off and do a little bit of exploring and then, you know, take it so far. Just do the exploring myself and pause when I come to anything significant, and then we could do a little bit of an explore to start off with to finish off that exploration, and yada yada, Bob's your uncle, jobs are good, and all that kind of stuff. So on that note, I think we'll call this one an episode, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.